A test. Okay, I don't hear anything in my headsets.
Doesn't make sense. Are you in the right? You're at the right microphone.
Yeah. Is something not plugged
I heard
in?
you earlier.
Hello? Test, that's the,
And that's plugged in.
do any of these need to be plugged in? To phones. Hello? Hello? Wait. I punch this in, I push this in. Hello? There we go.
Did you hear it?
Now, just for a second. Test, test. There we go. It's this.
Oh.
Okay. This
It's
is.
coming through.
Hello? Test. I hear the rink, but I don't hear. I hear me, but it sounds like I'm in an echo chamber. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it sounds good. Here, on the.
I mean, that's all right. I can just leave the mic on. But I don't hear it nice and clear like I do normally.
That's really weird. Just turn that off. It's not on here.
Can you hear it?
I can hear it through YouTube.
Does it sound normal?
Mhm.
Okay.
Do you want to hear it?
Yeah. Okay.
Sounds normal.
It sounds. In the phones, it looks like sounds like I'm far away.
Going the right way.
It's like far away.
They're probably not great headphones.
Huh?
They're probably not great headphones. We should
Oh,
probably
okay.
get better ones.
Well,
Because they're the programs.
but you can hear it okay?
Uh-huh.
Folks, if you're tuning in to us early, we're trying to get, and see, I've got a shortness mic now. I'm not hearing anything. Now, see, by you moving that, it came on. So there's a short in a wire somewhere, something.
How about that? That was maybe not plugged in as well. Is that better?
Not yet.
Everything
Well,
that
see,
you said has come
now when I just tried to put the mic down, it came back on. So there's some touchiness
We'll
somewhere.
have to get it. It's never stopped coming through to YouTube.
What?
It has never stopped coming through to YouTube.
Okay.
So
Well,
you're,
that's good.
at least there's that.
Okay. Hey, and I just heard you. I wonder if the phones are plugged into there instead of the mic. The phones are plugged into what's coming out on YouTube instead of directly in the mic. I just heard you, and I shouldn't have been able to hear you with my headset on, but I heard you through the headset. So I wonder. I don't know. If we can hear us, all right. But it's just maybe I won't use the phones. Maybe I won't use the phones because they're messing with me. If you could just once in a while just listen to make sure it's coming through all right. But you know what? It's probably something that maybe at this moment maybe we better not mess with it. If you can hear it all right, but I could hear me, but like.
You know what? I'm going to change something up.
Okay. I may not want to use the phones anyhow since we're going to be doing this.
Okay.
That might kind of mess me up. So maybe I just won't use the phones. Yeah, and just peep in once in a while, make sure it's coming through okay. And I'll try to remember not to hold the mic too close to me. Good evening, everyone, from Kettering Ice Arena in Kettering, Ohio. Welcome again to University of Dayton Flyer College Hockey. My name is Kent Jacobs. Tonight, the Flyers season finale against the Ohio State Buckeyes, the Buckeyes club team. It is senior night here at the rec center, and so the Flyers are going to have 8 different seniors that are playing their final game for the Flyers red and blue, and we will have an introduction of those players and coming up in a few minutes. The Flyers coming off a 7-0 loss last night to these same Buckeyes up in Columbus. So the Flyers are going to try to rebound and get a win in their final game of the season. And of course the final game of the career of 8 seniors. Trevor Barola, Kyle Kruger, Nick Trageser, Derek Olson, Kevin Bishop, Ricky Phillips, Zach Schmidt, and Jamie Jurczyk. So folks, I'm going to also take the public address mic and stay with us. We're going to introduce the players. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Kettering Ice Arena for tonight's game between the Ohio State Buckeyes Ricky Phillips, everyone. Next up is Zach Schmidt, also known as Schmitty. Zach is a native of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. He's majoring in marketing. Zach Schmidt, everybody. Our next senior is Nick Trageser, also known as Drag Racer. Nick comes from Erie, Pennsylvania. He's going to law school. Nick Trageser, everybody. Our next senior on the Flyers team is one of the goaltenders on this year's squad, Jamie Jurczyk.
also known as Jeffy. Jamie comes from the Windy City of Chicago, Illinois. He's a pre-dental student at Yankee. So all the Flyer players that get teeth knocked out, they can go see Jamie and he'll fix them up. Jamie Bridger coming up. Up next is Kyle Kruger. Also known as Cruz. Cruz is a defenseman on this year's team. Kyle hails from Barrington, Illinois. And his major at the University of Dayton is sports management. Kyle Kruger. Our next senior is known as the Chef. His name is Kevin Bishop. Kyle's hometown is Kenneton, New Jersey. And his major at UD is entrepreneurship. Kyle, Kevin Bishop, everybody. Kevin Bishop, also known as Bish. And our last senior that we'd like to introduce tonight is defenseman Trevor Barola. Also known as Trev. Trevor hails from Los Angeles, California. And his major is pre-physical therapy. Trevor Barola, everybody. And we appreciate all of our seniors that attend the University of Dayton and playing for the Flyer hockey team the last 4 years. And best of luck to all the seniors in their future endeavors. Once again, one more round of applause for the seniors for the Flyers this year.
Something with the audio, so maybe see if they work again.
So it's the Flyers.
No? Okay.
And the Buckeyes coming up on senior night. Saturday night here. Getting ready to come off. These two teams are members of the Tri-State Collegiate Hockey League. Tri-State League in its 12th season. It started back in 2010. In the North Division, the Michigan Wolverines have 23 points. Ohio State and Ohio University are tied with 18 points. Bowling Green has 6, even if we did have 3, that's in the North Division. In the South Division, Miami has 33 points, Indiana 29, Kentucky 16, Louisville 15, and Xavier has 4 points. As far as the Tri-State League playoffs coming up, it's the top 4 teams in each. So in the North, it'll be Michigan, Ohio State, Ohio, and Bowling Green. And in the South, it'll be Miami, Indiana, Kentucky, and Louisville. That will be the playoff teams in the Tri-State Collegiate Hockey League. Of course, the Tri-State League is a part of the American Collegiate Hockey Association, or ACHA. And folks, if we're having some audio problems, we're dealing with some new equipment, so we're trying to see if we can get that straightened out. So if you can't hear me very well, if the audio's not good, we'll try to get it straightened out as the night goes on. But in the ACHA, which is the NCAA of the world of college hockey, the Ohio State Buckeyes, I don't think the mic is plugged in. We might be hearing over the camera. Hello, test. Test. Now I don't hear anything in the headsets. Now I hear the headsets. We're going to do a mic check again, folks. I can't hear it in my headsets. What is this one? Test. 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 I can't hear myself at all. Hello. Sorry, folks, that we're having technical difficulties. That's just the phones. Now I hear myself a little bit. Wait. There's a short in this thing. I can hear just off and on. Hey, Cherie. Test. Hold on, everybody. Mic check. I can hear it now. Do you want to listen? I pulled this out almost all the way. Mic check, everybody. Mic check. We're having some technical difficulties with some new equipment. Okay, so don't touch that.
We're not touching it.
It's that. You can hear me okay. Okay. All right, folks. I think we're back on. If there's still audio problems, we apologize. So if you couldn't hear me earlier, we're going over some pregame information. The Flyers coming in 5th place in the North Division of the Tri-State Hockey League. Michigan is first with 23 points. Then comes Ohio State with 18. Ohio has 18, Bowling Green 6, and UD 3. So the top 4 teams, the Wolverines, Buckeyes, Bobcats, and Falcons are all going to the playoffs from the North Division. In the South Division, it's Miami with 33 points, Indiana 29, Kentucky 16, Louisville 15, and Xavier pulls up the rear with 4 points. So the top 4 teams are going to the Tri-State playoffs. And in the American Collegiate Hockey Association, which is in essence the NCAA of club hockey, the Buckeyes come into the game 82nd in the region and 162nd in the country. There are 187 teams in the region that the Buckeyes and Flyers are in, 351 teams in the ACHA. The Flyers come in 146th in the region and 276th in the ACHA. I don't know if you could hear any of the pregame festivities we had. We honored our seniors: Derek Olson, Ricky Phillips, Zach Schmidt, Nick Tragesser, Jamie Jurczyk, Kyle Kruger, Kevin Bishop, and Trevor Barola. Those are the 8 seniors for the Flyer team this season. So there's going to be quite a bit of turnover for Coach Tony Morris and the Flyers coming up in the 2022-23 season next year when we begin play next October here at Kettering Ice Arena. A great crowd on hand like we usually get on Saturday nights when the Flyers play at home. You can see some pictures of, I think, some of the seniors or other players across the way, and they have the great big blow-up pictures. Got some people still filing in. Again, these 2 teams played last night in Columbus at the OSU Ice Rink, and the Buckeyes beat the Flyers 7-0. So the Flyers trying to get a measure of revenge against the Buckeyes tonight. Flyer fans, Flyer hockey fans might remember 2 years ago when the Flyers played the Buckeyes in their last game of the season here at home. The Flyers were able to upset the Buckeyes coming from behind in the 3rd period and winning in overtime. And that was a thrilling win for the Flyer team. And so the men in the red and blue will be trying to have an exciting win tonight again against the Scarlet and Gray. The Tri-State Hockey League, they originated back in the year 2010, so the 12th season of Tri-State hockey. It's been a great setup for all these teams. Michigan is a new member this year. And it's been a great setup for all of these schools. Of course, club hockey, if you're not familiar with it, it's basically almost intramurals, where these are not scholarship players. They're players that are paid in their own way. The Ohio State is one of 3 schools in the Tri-State League that have actual NCAA varsity programs.
Bowling Green and Michigan are the other two. But I was speaking to the Buckeye head coach, Greg Cochran, before the game, and he said that they do not have any players that have filtered down from the varsity program on their club team. So these are all athletes that are attending Ohio State that, just like UD, they just want to play. They're not on scholarship. They weren't necessarily recruited. They're just looking to play hockey in college, and so it's a great thing that the ACHA exists and the Tri-State League exists to give these young students an opportunity to play college hockey. The starting goaltenders for tonight: Jamie Jurczyk for University of Dayton. He has a record of 1-6-1 with a .618 goals against average and an .855 save percentage. It's Declan Rooney starting for the Buckeyes. He has a record of 5-4-0 with a .322 goals against average and a .919 save percentage. Referees for tonight's game: Eric Schreiner and Greg Leff. The linesman tonight is Gary Wilson. The Flyers are in their home sweaters, white with red and Columbia blue trim with red trunks. The Ohio State Buckeyes in their road scarlet uniforms with the white and gray trim. The Flyers are going to be moving from right to left in this first period. And my name is Kent Jacobs. We appreciate you joining us for college hockey on a Saturday night in Kettering. Kevin Bishop ready to take the face-off for University of Dayton. Meanwhile, for the Buckeyes, taking the face-off will be Jordan Hoy from the opening draw. Puck carried in the Flyer zone by Carriero of Ohio State. His name's a mouthful, Valentino Carriero. Now centering pass broken up. Buckeyes control in the Dayton zone. There's a shot that glanced off of Jurczyk and maybe off the goalpost. Flyers clear. We're playing 20-minute periods in college hockey. Kevin Bishop for Dayton was chasing after the puck for a moment. Puck gets through the skates of Carriero. And Jeff Hubbard had it. Now a shot for the Flyers from Bishop that goes wide. Back comes Ohio State Jordan Hoy. He's checked into the near boards. Puck played by Olsen. Rink wide pass into the Ohio State zone, stolen away by the Buckeyes. Puck cleared. That's going to be an icing violation against Ohio State. It's going to be a little bit of a different thing for myself tonight, and then I'm going to be handling public address here at the rink as well as the play-by-play. So whenever there's a goal or a penalty, I'll be setting this mic down for a moment to do the public address. There's a shot, blocked. And back come the Buckeyes the other way. And carrying over the Flyer line was Jake Samarusti, but one of his teammates was in ahead of the play, and it's offside on Ohio State. Dennis Rupi takes the draw for the Buckeyes. Puck played by Caldiero. His shot saved by Jamie Jurczyk. Buckeyes hold in. Centering pass gets through everybody and bounds off the far boards to center ice. Samarusti of Ohio State. He has it poke checked away down all the way back behind the Buckeye net. Flyers changed on the fly. Back is Jake Cimarusti of Ohio State. Touch pass, Olson. Olson hands it off. Puck bounced off the near boards to center. Flyers intercept. Bobby Bradley clears in behind the Buckeye net. We're 2.5 minutes into this one. No score at the Kettering Ice Arena. Flyers and Buckeyes. Rooney will set the puck up. Behind the net for Ohio State is Amadio Cantini. It's another great name. Buckeyes have a few great names. We'll pass along as the night goes on. And James Gold carries over the Flyer line, but offside. Amadio Cantini, Valentino Carrerio, Joseph Caldiero, Jake Cimarusti. There's some great names on there. Going to be a mouthful for Old Kent tonight as the evening goes on. Puck shot in front of the Flyer net by Hakan Salt. That's another name, Hakan Salt, Hakan. He hails from Turkey, and he's playing on the Ohio State club hockey team. And there is Hakan Salt. He moves the puck ahead. There's a shot right on. It's gloved by Jurgic. That shot by James Gold, number 11 of the Buckeyes. Of course, Jamie Jurgic of the Flyers in net. He's got quite a name himself. Jamie Jurgic, spelled D as in David, Ziurdzik. Jurgic. And Jamie is a senior this year. There's a shot steered aside by Jurgic. I was trying to get the puck. There's another shot on goal played by Jurgic. He sweeps it aside with a big paddle stick. Back at center for the Buckeyes is Brandon Quessel. Loose puck, Dylan Smith for Ohio State. He lost it to the Flyers. Nick Trageser clears in, wrapping it around the boards in the Buckeye zone. Nice play by the Flyers to get it back into the Ohio State zone when the Buckeyes on the fly were trying to steal the puck away. Here's a shot for the Flyers by Martin, and it's blocked on defense. Anthony Martin, number 18 of the Flyers. He's checked by Nick Williams of Ohio State. Loose puck into the Buckeye zone. It's tipped off to the left point for Ricky Phillips, but it's at center, so the Flyers have to retreat and get back on side. 15.5 to go, first period, no score. Loose puck behind the Flyer net. Flyers come back. Here's Martin. Anthony Martin, he's checked by Ebersol of Ohio State. Several players fight for it. It's played by Hubbard of Ohio State. His rink-wide pass off the stick of Carriero. Carriero moves it ahead, but it's intercepted and cleared in the Buckeye zone by Ricky Phillips. Phillips after it, as well as Liam McClimus. Coming away with it, Briggs of Dayton. Briggs trying to center the puck. He has it checked away. Foot race at center ice. Picking it up for Ohio State was Rupi. Rupi lost it. Back at center is Jay Olson of Ohio State. He dumps in the Dayton zone. It's played by Phillips. Pass for McClimus. Intercepted by Olson. Olson clears it in the Flyer zone. For Dayton, Liam McClimus has it stolen away. Buckeyes hold in. Shot! And it's off the stick of Jamie Jurgic. And the Flyers ice the puck the other way, I think, to get a line change in. 13 minutes, 54 seconds left in period number 1. We're scoreless. Flyers a strong effort so far. From the draw in the Dayton zone. Puck centered, shot, save with the blocker of Jamie Jurczyk. Buckeyes hold in. Centering pass intercepted by the Flyers, Kevin Bishop, and shot down the ice. Buckeyes have to retreat. Buckeyes cycle around. Pass up ahead for James Gold. Gold stops, circles, drops it off for Carson Johnston. Shot, blocker save by Jurczyk. Wind up a shot, and it's up high from the stick of Amadio Cantini. Flyers back behind their own net. Puck shot down the ice. There's a stoppage of play, and I think we might have a penalty. Let's see, do we have a penalty? As Alex Vineyard is discussing things with the referee. I think no penalty on the play. It's a face-off deep in the Dayton zone. Now it's center ice for the Bucks as Brandon Quessel. Pass up ahead, right in front for the Buckeyes. Shot is wide. That was by Evanson of Ohio State. Shot again, and a stick save for Jurczyk. But the Flyers trying to clear the zone. Moving up ahead. Flyers cleared away back to the Ohio State line. Off the bench for Ohio State, Eric Evenson. Evenson has it stripped away. Back come the Flyers. Sweeping it in the Buckeye zone. Now back is a nice shot by Jordan Hoy. Another shot, pad save. Puck centered for the Buckeyes, and it's cleared away back through center ice. From center, shot on net, and the save made by Jurczyk. Faceoff is going to be in the Dayton zone to the right of Jamie Jurczyk. Rupi takes the draw against Sully Clark. Puck center, it's right in front. And a save by Jurczyk on Caldiero of Ohio State. Back come the Flyers trying to tip it ahead is DeLeo, Spencer DeLeo. Drops it off, Clark in front. The puck rebounds back behind the net. Back come the Bucks the other way, left to right. In the all scarlet uniforms tonight. Shot, save, Jurczyk. Rebound scooped up by DeLeo. Back come the Flyers. DeLeo right wing. Over the Buckeye line, shot! And a blocker save for Rooney of Ohio State. Back for the Flyers is Ricky Phillips. Icing waved off as the linesman ruled that the Flyers could have played the puck. 10:40 to go, first period. We remain scoreless. Liam McClemis dumps in the Buckeye zone. Back for the Bucks to play the puck. Andrew Ebersol, his pass broken up. Now back for the Bucks is Johnston. Carson Johnston wrapping it around. Johnston, Hubbard, left point, shot, blocked in front. That was off the stick of Carriero. Carriero drops it for Salt. who wraps it around, but the Flyers are going to retake possession of the puck. Midway through the first period, no score. Loose puck, Buckeye zone behind the net. Flyers change on the fly as the Buckeyes attack the Dayton zone. There's a shot off the stick of Alex Vineyard of Ohio State, and it is off a stick high and wide. Flyers trying to get it out. Bishop tried to tip it ahead. Now for Dayton, Derek Olson. Olson bangs it to center ice for John Yaznak. Yaznak shoots in on goal. It's a save for Declan Rooney. There's a shot by Yaznak, turned aside by Rooney. Loose puck. Oh, there's a big check. And a shot right on, and that's swallowed up by Declan Rooney. Flyers trying to put some pressure on the Buckeye net. As we're down to 8:57 to go in the opening period, and we remain scoreless. Aiden Ward takes the draw for the Flyers. Picking it up is Valentino Carriero, I should say. His shot, saved by Jurgic. Nice breakout by Carriero, but Jurgic is able to keep him out of the net. There's Carriero, pass to center ice is broken up, Flyers intercept. Aiden Ward trying to move in. Ward, shot! And that's gloved on the far side by Declan Rooney. Nice attack by Aiden Ward. A good glove by Declan Rooney. 8:29 to go in the period. It's Sully Clark for Dayton taking the face off. From the draw, Questel can't clear it. Shot for the Flyers by Spencer DeLeo is deflected wide. And no score, first period. Loose puck, Barola moves in, shot, save! And the rebound is carried out of harm's way up to Caldiero. Caldiero a shot, and that's wide. After it for the Buckeyes, Simarusti trying to center it. Moving in with a shot, and it's tipped high and wide by Joseph Caldiero. Long shot from center, right into the breadbasket of Declan Rooney off the stick of Anthony Martin of Dayton. 7.5 to go in the first period. New Flyers on the ice. We've got Briggs, McClemens, we've got Bishop, we've got Gillespie, and we've got Olson for Dayton. From the draw, Buckeyes trying to carry out. Hawkins Salt moves the puck ahead to James Gold. Gold, left wing shot, and that deflects wide. Loose puck, far corner of the Dayton zone. Gillespie for the Flyers. His pass is off the near boards, back into the Buckeye zone. Back for Ohio State, Jeff Hubbard. Hubbard bangs it to center. Pass off the stick to Johnston. Johnston tries to chip it ahead into the Flyer zone, but the Flyers regain possession and start to come back. Pass at center broken up. Ryan Briggs has it for the Flyers. Briggs checked into the far boards at center. Buckeyes regain possession. Long rink-wide pass is knocked down, taken by Vineyard of Ohio State. Vineyard, a big hip check by Will Musil of Dayton. Buckeyes trying to carry it in. Flyers empty it out. 6:20 to go, first period. No score. We've had a clean period. No goals, no penalties so far. Loose puck in the Buckeye zone, and we've got a whistle, and now we're going to have a penalty as soon as I say something about how what number, Eric? Eric?
Number 80? We don't know. For Ohio State?
Ohio State penalty on number 10, Jeffrey Hubbard. 2 minutes for roughing. Hubbard of Ohio State for roughing.
Flyers on a power play in this tie game. Here's Trevor Barola. He drops it off along the wing. Now rink wide pass. Now back to Barola. Fires! Save for Declan Rooney. And again, folks, on penalties and goals, if you hear a little bit of dead air, it's because I'm handling public address tonight as well. So I'll be setting my YouTube microphone down for a few moments to do the public address. So if you hear some dead air after goals and penalties, that's the reason. Bishop for Dayton. He's got Clark in front. Bishop, Ward, and a save. LeBoy, oh, he scored! LeBoy! I thought that Rooney had it, but they score. Charlie Huscroft, and I did something like this. There we go. Okay. So it was Huscroft from Ward and Clark. And folks, we might be having some audio problems. Okay, I think we're back on now. We have a short in our mic cord, so we've been having some audio problems from the beginning of our webcast, so we apologize for that. But the Flyers up 1-0. And that's a power play goal. Buckeyes, there's a check by Bradley on Salt, and we've got a whistle, and we're going to have another penalty. Or let's see, or did the net just come loose? No penalty. I think the Flyer net came loose. That was the whistle. Face off in the Dayton zone. Flyers trying to get it out. They lead it 1-0 on a power play goal by Charlie Huscroft. And the assist on that went to Sully Clark and Aiden Ward. Here come the Bucks. James Gold checked by Bradley. Gold moves in, a shot, and Jurczyk may have gotten a piece of that. Loose puck squirts down the ice. No whistle as one of the Flyer players went down. They were trying to break out. Flyers changing on the fly. Back for the Buckeyes, Jordan Hoy. He's checked, still has it. He kicks it onto the near boards for teammate Hawkins Salt. Salt loses it down the ice, and it's an icing violation against the Flyers. We're down to just 2 minutes left in the opening period. Dayton leads at 1-0. From the draw, Ebersol, shot blocked, and Ebersol has to go back and get it. Ebersol over the Dayton line. Ebersol shot, and it's wide from a bad angle. Puck wrapped around to the near side, whistle. What do we got? Puck flips over the glass, and that results in a stoppage of play. They're still having some trouble over in that with the Dayton net a little bit. You see one of the referee left trying to keep it in position. There's a backhand shot that's wide. Loose puck behind the Dayton net. After it, Johnston trying to center the puck. Several players taking a whack at it. Now a screen shot by Ebersol is blocked back to center ice. Buckeyes shoot in offside. They have to go back. Several players fight for it at the Dayton line. After it now in the corner, Johnston centers. Nobody's there but white sweaters, and the Flyers were able to clear it out and get a line change. 1 minute remaining in the opening period. Flyers lead at 1-0. Racing across center, Williams. Williams is checked before he could get a shot off. For the Buckeyes, Caldiero drops it back to the center point shot, and that's blocked. A blocker save by Jurczyk. From the left point, there's a shot right on, blocker save by Jurczyk. That was off the stick of Dennis Ruppe of Ohio State. Now Questel shot blocked. There's Ruppe, another shot. Now a shot save off the stick of Simarusti. Jurczyk standing tall in this first period in net. Another shot blocked. Flyers trying to clear it, and it goes up over the glass as Bora tried to bang it off the far boards, but it's off one of the spectators over the glass, and we'll have a face-off. 14 seconds left in what's been a cleanly played first period. One penalty. That was on Jeffrey Hubbard. There's a shot from the face-off by the Buckeyes, and that's wide. Loose puck chipped ahead, and I thought the Flyers might get a breakaway, but there's a whistle and an injured Buckeye. An injured Buckeye down on the ice. Let's hope he's all right. I was watching the puck. I didn't see what happened. So one of the Buckeyes, let's see, it looks like that is Valentino Carreiro. Now I think looks like Valentino's all right. He might be favoring his left side a little bit. So I don't know if he hurt his shoulder, but he's back on the bench under his own strength. So hopefully Valentino will get back in the game in the second period. And any Ohio State fans that happen to be watching, we appreciate you joining us. The score after one period of play, the Flyers 1 and the Buckeyes nothing. Stay tuned, folks. I'll be back here in just a moment. So we have an exciting game here, 1-0. The Flyers lead the Ohio State Buckeyes at the first intermission. The lone goal of that first period was Charlie Huscroft of Ohio State. And for Charlie, his third goal of the season. And the assists on that goal went to Aiden Ward, and for Aiden, his third assist. And Sully Clark, the other assist, and for Sully, that's his 7th of the season. That was a power play goal on a roughing minor to Jeffrey Hubbard of Ohio State. Now, folks, I just spoke to our videographer, Cherie Champagne, and she said that our video, it might be a little choppy. We're working with a new equipment, new camera, new board, a new computer, and things have been a little bit dicey. We had some audio problems at the outset of our webcast, and I understand that the video may not be great, although Cherie told me that this game is not just being streamed but recorded, and so the recorded version will be fed up into YouTube, so that'll be a better video later on when she sends it up to YouTube. Well, again, if there was an audio problem in that first period, I'm going to take a moment to go over our seniors once again. Again, I announced over the PA the players, and I don't know if you could hear it very well over our YouTube webcast, but our seniors, Trevor Barola, Trevor, a defenseman from Los Angeles, California, going into physical therapy. Kevin Bishop, also known as the Chef. Kevin from Canellan, New Jersey. He's studying entrepreneurship. Kevin known as the Chef, so I don't know what that means, if he cooks or maybe he does. But Kyle Kruger, also known as Krugs, he's from Barrington, Illinois, going into sports management. Jamie Jurczyk, again Jurczyk spelled D as in David, Z as in zebra, I-U-R, D as in David, Z as in zebra, I-K. Jamie from Windy City of Chicago, Illinois. One of several Illinois players on the Flyer team this year. He's going into pre-dentistry. Zach Schmidt. Zach known as Schmitty. Naturally, I think most guys named Schmidt are known as Schmitty. But Zach is from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. He's going into marketing. Nick Trageser, also known as Drag Racer. Or maybe they call that Drageser. Drag Racer. Nick is from Erie, Pennsylvania. And he's going to law school. So if any of if his Flyer players get in trouble, as college students do it sometimes, they can just call old Nick. And the drag racer will get him taken care of. Also, Derek Olson from Antioch, Illinois. He's majoring in economics. Derek Olson, another one of the seniors. And finally, Richard Phillips, also known as Ricky. Ricky Phillips from Johnstown, Pennsylvania. And Ricky studying mechanical engineering. So those are the 8 seniors for the Flyers. As they'll move on to the next phase of their lives in adulthood, which a lot of the young folks are looking forward to, but a lot of old folks like myself say, hey, it's not what it's cut out to be. But good luck to all those young men and their, as they move on in their professional lives. Zamboni making its last couple of rounds at the rink here at Kettering. The students have stepped away to go to the lounge area with the intermission. Again, just one goal scored in this first period, a power play goal by Charlie Huscroft, and assisted by Aiden Ward and Sully Clark. And that's where we stand, 1-0. It was a power play goal. It'll be interesting to see how the Flyers move ahead next season, as they're likely to have a number of... If they didn't do that, then the skating could be a little bit uncomfortable by the third period. So that's why you see the rink surface being redone between periods. Flyers are starting out from their locker room. Coach Morris giving them some words of advice between periods as the Flyers had a very good first period as they take the lead 1-0 on a power play goal by Charlie Huscroft. Buckeyes back on the ice. And the all scarlet uniforms. Both goaltenders playing very well, and Jurgic for Dayton and Rooney for Ohio State. Again, this is the Ohio State club team. They have an NCAA varsity hockey program as well. That's very highly regarded. I believe they're ranked somewhere in the top 20 or top 25 in the country, I believe. We are getting ready for second period action from Kettering Ice Arena. And your referees for tonight, Eric Schreiner, Greg Leff, the linesman Gary Wilson. We start to head back out. Ready at center ice, it's going to be Sully Clark for Dayton against Jordan Hoy of Ohio State. Puck dropped, we're underway. Hoy wins the face-off. Here come the Bucks moving right to left. Tip in front, and it goes behind the net. Bucks control it. Behind the net. Now centering pass broken up by the Flyers' Anthony Martin. Martin will slide it in the Buckeye zone, no icing. Clark couldn't control it. Now it's Ebersol of Ohio State. Ebersol chips it ahead to center. Back comes Jacob Clark for Ohio State. Clark shot and steered aside by the big paddle stick of Jamie Jurgic. Martin of Dayton trying to slide it ahead. Back at center ice for the Flyers is Olsen. He shoots it in. Olsen leaves it in the corner. Olsen trying to get it back. Several players fighting for it along the near side. And it slides to center ice. Flyers dump it back in the Buckeye zone, played by Rooney for Cantini. Amadio Cantini drops it to center ice for teammate Joseph Caldiaro. Shot, and he scores! Joseph Caldiaro ties the game at 1 apiece. Who was that, Eric? So Caldiaro ties the game, assisted by Jay Olsen.
Ohio State goal scored by number 14, Joseph Caldiaro, assisted by number 16, Jay Olsen. Caldiaro from Olsen.
And as soon as I step away to announce the Buckeye goal, the Flyers score. Or no, I'm sorry, the Buckeyes score once again. It looks like 16 again. Hold on, please. Stand by, folks.
17, Jake Olson. Assistant by number 19, Jake Samaruski. Olson from Samaruski.
All right, folks, back to live action. Olson from Semarusti, the other Buckeye goal, and they lead it now 2-1. Flyers have to get back tight on defense. Play still in the Flyer zone. There's a check into the end boards by the Buckeyes, Johnston. Loose puck right in front of the Flyer net, and the Flyers shoot it out to center ice. Here's Trageser, Nick Trageser. He's being checked by Questel of Ohio State. Puck loose right in front of the Buckeye net. Puck still loose. And several players, all players fighting for it in front of the Buckeye net, and netminder Declan Rooney is able to keep the puck out. Clock stopped with 15:34 to go. Sully Clark takes the draw in the Buckeye zone against Vineyard. Flyers win the draw, but the puck stripped away. There's a nice check by the Flyers' Olson to prevent a Buckeye breakout. Here come the Bucks. Ebersol, shot tipped wide by Vineyard. Vineyard drops it off, but right to one of the Flyers. Shot to center, Clark gets it off a stick. Clark checked. Back come the Bucks. Loose puck. And the shot from Evenson is wide. Backhand shot by Vineyard is blocked. Puck cleared to center. Martin trying to tip it ahead. He left it behind him for DeLeo. DeLeo, pass over for Clark is off the far boards, back behind the Buckeye net. 2-1 Ohio State. Oh, Bradley almost trying to pick up the puck. Instead, it's taken away by Carrerio of Ohio State. But he's checked. Now for the Flyers, Olson. Pass at center for Briggs is broken up. Bora dumps it in for Dayton, and the Buckeyes clear it. Bradley. Bradley bangs it off the far boards into the Buckeye zone. Back come the Bucks the other way. Drop pass for Clark. Trying to center it. A couple players go down behind the Flyer net. And the puck comes back into the Dayton zone. And that'll be icing against Dayton. 14:40 left in period number 2. 2-1 Buckeyes. It's been Charlie Huscroft for Dayton. Oh, wait, we've got a penalty.
Number 6, Valentino Guerrero, 5 minutes. Guerrero, check from behind. Ohio State goal scored by number 14, Joseph Caldiero, unassisted. Caldiero, unassisted.
So we've had this activity, folks. Again, I have to drop the broadcast mic to handle the PA, but what happened, a goal by Caldiero after the penalty to Carrerio. Now here's Barola dumping behind the net. There's a shot. Pad save by Rooney. Flyers on a power play, but they've given up a short-handed goal and trail it 3-1. And the Buckeyes are able to clear the puck away. Half a minute left in the check from behind. Pass at center for the Flyers. Tip behind the net. Flyers control it. They have a power play for 10 more seconds. Behind the Buckeye net, Kevin Bora. Unable to pick it up. Puck cleared, and that's going to kill the Flyer power play. Dayton trailing at 3-1. 3 unanswered goals by the Buckeyes. Back James Gold. Gold lost it. Puck wrapped around to the far side. Flyers come back. Pass over for Boras behind him. Now he catches up to it. Drops it off to Musial. And Musial's checked off the puck. There's a shot. Save. Rebound. Oh! Gillespie a shot. And they almost were able to try to get a rebound. Back come the Flyers. And a puck pass to center, but the Buckeyes intercept. Back they come. The Buckeyes shot. And the save by Jurgic. And a whistle and a stoppage of play. What do we have here? There's a couple of players exchange shoves. What do we got? Hold on, folks. It looks like for the Flyers, going to be a hooking penalty on the Flyers. Derek Olson. Stand by.
17. Flyer penalty on 17, Derek Olson. 2 minutes for hooking. Olson for hooking.
So the Buckeyes on a power play for the first time tonight. Leading 3-1, moving in with a shot off the side of the net by Andrew Ebersol. Ebersol gets it back. Ebersol over for Clark. Jake Clark drops it off to the team captain, Jordan Hoy, and his shot was off the shoulder of Jurgic. Centering pass, moving in for a shot. It's tipped. And they score! And I think that was friendly fire. It may have gone in off of either Jurgic or Bradley. But that's a power play goal. Stand by, folks. I'm going to be going on the public address here in just a moment.
assisted by 20, Jake Clark, and number 12, Andrew Ebersol. Guerrero and Clark and Ebersol.
What do you got, guys?
Ohio State goal scored by number 16, Jake Olson. Assisted by number 2, Mario Cantini. And number 19, Jake Sinaruski. Olson from Guerrero and Sinaruski.
Well, it's a harsh downturn for the Flyers in the second period. They led 1-0 after one, and now trail it 5-1. And a timeout was called by the Flyers. Coach Morris rounding up the troops and trying to get them back on track. They played an outstanding first period, but have come off the rails here in this second. But there's time to come back if they can get the next couple of goals in this game. Playing at 5-1. McClemens moves it ahead. McClemens into the Buckeye zone, slides it behind the net. Now Gillespie holding it in at the point. In fact, that was Gillespie. Now back come the Buckeyes. Joe Caldiero. Caldiero, left wing pass for Cantini. Flyers back to get it. Buckeyes control at center. Cantini will dump it in the Flyer zone. Puck tipped back to the Flyer line. Buckeyes dump it in. And they make a change as the Flyers regain possession of the puck. Back is Barola. Barola over the Buckeye line. Barola, left wing, wrapping it around behind the net. He's looking for Yaznek. Yaznek and Musel Sanders! Oh, right on the tip. And there's a whistle. And what do we got, folks? I think we have a penalty, and that's going to be on 2. Stand by, folks.
Flyer penalty, number 3, Tom Yaznak. 2 minutes for holding. Yaznak for holding.
Yeah, I just had to find out who number 2 was. His number's wrong on here. So John Yaznak gets a penalty for holding. Buckeyes on a power play leading at 5-1. Ebersol in the corner for Hoy. Hoy opposite side. Now centers a tip, big save. Jurczyk and another save, and Jamie keeps it out. Carrerio and Hoy both putting shots on the Flyer net, but Jurczyk is able to keep it out. 57 seconds left in the Ohio State power play. 8:10 left in the second period. The Buckeyes lead it 5-1. From the draw, Buckeyes control it. Fake a shot is Hawkinsalt. His pass is tipped to center. Rupi has it. Now over for Cimarusti. Cimarusti. He's checked for the Flyers by Aiden Ward. Cimarusti gets it back. Drops it back to the point. Now back to Cimarusti. Wrist shot! And he scores! Power play goal for Cimarusti of Ohio State. Who is that? Hey, Eric. The Flyers score. I'm sorry I missed it. I was trying to get who scored for Ohio State. And it looks like who is that? 13. So we're back to live action, folks. Flyers scored at 6-2 was Charlie Huscroft. Next stoppage of play, I'll catch up on my public address. We'll try not to miss any more action, folks. Now back for the Buckeyes. Andrew Gold, or James Gold rather. Gold checked, puck cleared away. Now back for the Flyers. Oh, a nice check by Questel of Ohio State and a whistle, and stand by, folks.
Ohio State goal scored by number 19, Jake Cimarusti, assisted by Amanio Cantini and Hawkinsalt. Cimarusti from Cantini and Salt. Dayton goal scored by number 13, Charlie Huscroft, assisted by number 8, Nick Ferguson. Huscroft from Ferguson.
Flyers have it in the Buckeye zone, trailing 6-2 now. Sully Clark right in front of the net, trying to get a tip on it, and Rooney makes the stop. Teams change. Again, I apologize for the dead air at some point, folks. I'm trying to juggle the public address, and sometimes I have to shout down to our scorers table to get a confirmation on the numbers of the players that either score or are penalized. Clark gets the face off, but the Buckeyes clear it down. Icing waved off. Flyers trying to clear out of their own zone. Drop pass, chipped ahead. Clark, rink wide pass, broken up by a diving Buckeye and the puck carries into the Ohio State zone. We're down to 5:45 to go in the second period. Ohio State in all scarlet leads 6-2. We've got a delayed penalty on Dayton. That's why you saw Rooney, the goaltender, heading off to the bench for an extra attacker. As soon as Dayton plays the puck, then the whistle will blow, and there's Liam McClemens, and let's see what we've got here. We're going to have a penalty on the Flyers, and we didn't need that at this point. And it looks like Sully Clark So the Buckeyes on a power play. They're 1 for 1 on the power play this evening. Simarusti carries in the Dayton zone. He drops it off, but nobody's there, and the Buckeyes have to circle back to get onside. Simarusti drops it off. Simarusti left it for Caldiero, but the Flyers intercept. A shot by Kevin Bishop is wide of the Ohio State net. Loose puck picked up by Simarusti. Simarusti, he'll just wrap it around the far wall for Hakan Salt. Now there's Rupi over for Salt. Centered, now in front, goes through everybody. Now here is Rupi, a shot, and that's blocked. Rupi trying to center, it's off a skate boot of one of the Flyers. Wrapping it around is Hakan Salt. Salt drops it to the right wing, shot, and that's wide of the Flyer net. Simarusti for shot, Salt and his shot wide. Salt trying to sweep it ahead. He and Bishop go down like bowling pins. Shot wide of the Flyer net. 10 seconds left in the Ohio State power play. Wind up a blast by Salt. Save by Jurgic. Questel holds it in. Another shot. And Jurgic will make the stop. 1 second left in the power play for the Buckeyes. 3:20 left in the second period. The Flyers led it 1-0 after one, but it's been a 6-goal barrage by the Buckeyes. The bleeding was stopped by Charlie Huscroft, his second goal of the game. And there's a whistle. Icing waved off, and the goaltender Rooney is able to stop it. So that's where we stand, 6-2 Buckeyes. Flyers need to get on the board again before the end of this period to try to cut the lead to 3, which would be more manageable for a third period comeback. Weaving through the defense, Carriero, I should say. He drops it off to Williams. Williams for Hoy. Hoy pinned to the boards by Trageser of Dayton. Puck squirts free in the corner. After it for the Flyers now, trying to move it ahead to Trageser was Aiden Ward. Buckeyes regain possession in their own zone, 2.5 to go in the period. Long pass through everybody, back to get it for Dayton is Tom Gillespie. It's shot down the ice, and icing waved off again. Loose puck at the side of the Buckeye net, and lunging down to the ice is Declan Rooney, and he'll cover up. 2:11 to go in the period. Face off deep in the Buckeye zone. Will Musil centers off the draw, but it comes over to the near side, played by the Buckeyes. Ebersol, he can't get it out. Now he does. Drop pass for Dylan Smith. He'll shoot it in. Flyers regain possession in their own end. Touch pass, Musil. Moves it over for Lapari. Now behind the net, looking in front for Musil, and tip on a centering pass is broken. Guys. Carson Johnston is checked, and the Flyers clear it back in the Buckeye zone. Icing waved off. After it is Olsen. Olsen checked in the end boards by Jeff Hubbard. Anthony Martin for Dayton is bumped off the puck at center. Buckeyes trying to come right in front, and Georgic makes the stop on James Gold, who moved in right in the slot in front of the net on the loose puck. Under a minute to play, second period. Flyers trying to get back in the Buckeye zone for a scoring chance before the end of the frame. Martin for Clark, touch pass Lapari. Lapari checked at center. Half a minute to go in the period. Amadio Cantini moves ahead to the Dayton line. Flyers intercept. Bobby Bradley has it stripped away by Hakan Salt from Turkey. Flyers pick it up in their own zone. We're down to 15 seconds left in the period. Loose puck stolen away by the Buckeyes, and a centering pass for Simarusti. It's behind him. And as the players pile up behind the Flyer net, the buzzer sounds the end of the second period. Sad but true tale. After 2 periods of play at the Kettering Ice Arena, it's the Ohio State Buckeyes 6 and the Dayton Flyers 2. Will resurface the ice here in this intermission between the second and third periods. That'll give us ample time to go over the scoring, which was of course abbreviated in that first period but amplified in the second. Are we doing chats at all? Is there any chats? Oh, okay. 31 to 18. Shots on goal, everybody. For the game, and this is for the game so far, Buckeyes out shooting the Flyers 31 to 18 so far. And let's take some time as they roll Mr. Zamboni out on the ice to go over the scoring. First period, the 1 goal scored was by the Dayton Flyers, and it was by Charlie Huscroft, and for Charlie his 3rd goal of the season, assisted by Aiden Ward and Sully Clark. That was Aiden's 3rd assist of the season and Sully's 7th. And after 1 period of play, the Flyers led it 1-0, and we thought, hey, we got something going in here. Well, Coach Greg Cochran and the Ohio State Buckeyes had some other ideas as they circle the troops and get out the artillery And they put the hammer down for 6 goals in the second period. And let's go over those. First of all, Joe Caldiero, his 5th of the season, assisted by Jay Olson, and that's Olson's 3rd assist. Then it was Olson with his 2nd goal of the season, assisted by Jake Semarusti, for Semarusti, his 6th assist. And then Joe Caldiero with his 6th goal of the season, 2nd of the night, unassisted. And that was shorthanded. And then a power play goal by Valentino Carrerio. And for Valentino, his 11th goal of the season. And that was assisted by Waltek, or correction, I'm sorry. I'm trying to read my scribble. Yeah, it looks like Waltek and Semarusti on the assists. So Olson from Waltek and Semarusti. And then, or Waltek and Ebersol, I beg your pardon, let me get this straight. That 4th goal was Carrerio from Ebersol. And then that 5th goal was, and that was a power play goal. The 5th goal was scored by Jay Olson. And for Olson, his 3rd goal of the season, 2nd of the night, assisted by Amadio Cantini and Jake Semarusti. And then the 6th goal was scored by Semarusti, Jake Semarusti, his 11th of the season, assisted by Amadio Cantini, and for Cantini, his 6th assist, or check that, his 9th assist of the season, 2nd of the night, and Håkan Salt, and for Håkan Salt, his 6th assist of the season. And those were the 6 Ohio State goals in the second, and then Charlie Huscroft bookending those 6 Ohio State goals. He scored once in the first, and then he scored in the second near the end of the period to cut the lead to 6-2. And for Huscroft, his 2nd of the night and 4th of the season. So Charlie doubles up his goal total for the season from 2 to 4 tonight. And that was assisted by Nick Tragesser, and for Nick, his 2nd assist of the season. So that rounds out a busy scoring period. Of course, if you're familiar with hockey, 7 goals combined between the two teams scored in one period. That's an awful lot. You usually often don't see that in an entire game, but so Coach Tony Morris and his staff are going to try to circle the troops. They calmed down late in the second period. So we mentioned the Tri-State Collegiate Hockey League playoffs coming up. The Flyers, unfortunately, will not be a part of that this season. Ohio State looks like they're going to play the Ohio Bobcats in the first round of those Tri-State playoffs in the North Division, and Michigan will be playing Bowling Green. So it'll be Ohio State against Ohio in the first round of the Tri-State playoffs. And in the South Division, Miami. At this point in the season ended tonight, they would be playing Louisville, and Indiana would be playing Kentucky, but there's some shifting around that could be taking place between the Wildcats and the Cardinals, as they're just 1 point apart for third and fourth place in the division in the south of the Tri-State Collegiate Hockey League. Okay.
Because they're not, I mean, it is so choppy. But we are recording it, so hopefully I'll be able to upload it later on tonight.
Folks, I again speaking to videographer Sherry Champagne tonight. We're working with a new camera, a new board, new computer. So things apparently the video, Sherry says, is very choppy. Kind of in and out, and we apologize for that. She tells me that the audio is fine, so as long as you can hear me, at least we have that. And again, I apologize for some periods of dead air when I'm doing public address or shouting down to the scorer's table to find out official uniform numbers on goals and penalties. So if things aren't exactly smooth as we've been in the earlier games this season, we apologize. But at least glad we could join you tonight here at Kettering Ice Arena to bring you senior night. Again, the seniors, we'll mention them once again. Derek Olson, Ricky Phillips, Zach Schmidt, Nick Trageser, Jamie Jurgic, Kyle Kruger, Kevin Bishop, and Trevor Barola. And I want to thank Trevor Barola and Coach Tony Morris and all the rest of the team. They gave me a really, really nice looking University of Dayton University of Dayton hat. It's a navy blue hat with the UD and block letters intertwined. So a navy hat with the red and Columbia blue lettering for the UD emblem, and it's a sharp looking hat. I appreciate the team, Trevor and Tony, everybody giving me that hat before the game as a gift for helping bring Flyer games to the masses through YouTube this season, and we appreciate. I don't think we have chat going tonight, so if you've tried to send in a chat and we haven't read it, we haven't had that going. We've been dealing with just trying to make sure the webcast is running, so unfortunately we haven't tapped into our chat line tonight. So if we haven't read a chat that you might have sent in, that's why. We probably won't get to them tonight, unfortunately, but I appreciate everyone who has sent chats to us during the course of the season. There have been a number of you. We had our last game a couple of weeks ago. We had a lot of chats to read, and that was really nice. So thanks again to all the fans that have done that this season. Both teams out, warming up, getting ready for the third period. The last 20 minutes of competitive college hockey for the seniors I just mentioned. Of course, there are a couple that are out tonight. Zach Schmidt is the only one out tonight. Zach, the only Flyer who's out tonight. The only Flyers senior, that is. Puck dropped and we are underway for the third period. The Buckeyes in the all-scarlet lead the home-standing Flyers 6-2. My name is Kent Jacobs, and again, we appreciate you joining us for Saturday night college club hockey. Back for the Bucks, Carrerio. He centers it over for Olsen, who tips behind the net, and it rebounds to center. Back come the Flyers. Loose puck shot back into the Flyer zone, and there's a save by Jurczyk. Back come the Flyers. Drop pass, moving in. Shot! And that was by Aiden Ward. Right, another shot. They score! Sully Clark! Sully Clark scores for the Flyers. They cut it to 6-3. So Sully Clark scores to bring the Flyers to within 3, now 6-3. And back come the Flyers again. Clark drops it off. Shot, and that's just wide off the stick of Anthony Martin. Flyers Bradley dumps it in. Play behind the net. Rooney sets it up. Buckeyes come back. Shot, they score! Great wrist shot by the Buckeyes, and it's now 7-3. That's a great wrist shot, and that goal scorer is 19. This is 19, I was just thinking. So that's Jake Simarusti, an unassisted goal. There's a shot, and that's wide, and we've got a delayed whistle. And we've got a penalty coming up, and I'm going to have to catch up on some of my public address duties. Hold on a moment, guys. Let's see. Would you have a penalty or? What was that? What was that? Oh. Okay. So that was an offside rather than a penalty. Face-off will be back in the Flyer zone. Puck chip down the ice. Rooney out to play it. Up ahead for Gold. Gold drops it off for Johnston, and one of the referees is hit hard, and I think that's Greg Leff, but he's back on his feet. Back on the Flyers the other way. Bishop checked. Buckeyes can't get it out. Nick Williams wraps it around for Hawkins Salt, holding it in. Barola shot steered away by Rooney. Flyers chip it in behind the net. Nick Williams trying to get it out. It's held in by Yaznik of Dayton. Drop pass in front, and it's broken up. Flyers have to go back. Barola checked into the boards. Trevor dumps it in. Buckeyes trying to come back. Loose puck picked up by Ward. Aiden Ward, a shot, and it's up over the glass. Stand by a moment, folks.
Dayton goal is third of the season, scored by number 12, Sully Clark. Assisted by number 7, Aiden Ward, and number 8, Nick Trageser. Card for Moore and Tragerson. Ohio State goal scored by number 19. Tate Simaruski, unassisted. Simaruski, unassisted.
It seems like every time I try to get my public address caught up, somebody scores. Hold on a moment, folks. Who do you got, Eric? Hold on a moment, folks.
Ohio State goal scored by number 25, Dylan Smith. Assisted by number 12, Andrew Eversole. Smith from Eversole.
Thanks for bearing with me, folks. Trying to catch up on some public address. Now we've got a whistle, and looks like teams will change lines. We have a penalty. Hey. 8 on Dayton. Triple.
Taking penalty on number 8 to make Tragerson. 2 minutes for tripping. Tragerson for tripping.
So a power play for the Buckeyes, and they score. And there's confusion. The Flyer players are standing around saying, what just happened? The Buckeyes are celebrating a power play goal, and I think it's Simaruski. Stand by, folks. Now the referees are conferring at the scorers table. I think the goal will stand. It's 9-3 Ohio State. What do you got, guys? Okay, mass confusion here, folks. They say they don't know. The scorers table said they didn't know if it was a goal. Hi, fellas. I'm sorry, I need to see. Sorry about that. That's okay. Buckeyes come back the other way. Puck dumped in by Simaruski. So we don't know if that was a goal or not. I checked with the scorers table, and they said they weren't sure. So they said the ref said they'll get back to him, so I don't know. Puck dumped in by Questel of Ohio State. After it goaled, he's checked. Back come the Flyers the other way, Ryan Briggs. Briggs lost the puck to Salt. Hawkins Salt over the Flyer line, tried to stick handle through. Hawkins Salt centers, shot. And Jurgic may have gotten a piece of that one. Martin comes back for the Flyers. Martin pass for Briggs goes back to the near wall. Briggs will dump it in. Out of the net, Rooney. Back come the Buckeyes. Puck loose, Flyers get it back. We're down to 14 and a half minutes to go in the game. Ohio State leading it, we think 9-3, but we don't know about the last goal. It's hard to believe. They say they don't know if they scored or not. Now behind the net, was Ebersol. Ebersol checked. Flyers come back. Here's Barola. Trevor Barola over the Buckeye line. Trevor checked down to the ice. Loose puck. Amadio Cantini. Cantini lost it. Flyers shot, and it's hammered by Liam McClimus high and wide on a one-time shot. Buckeyes dump it in, no icing. So the scoreboard says 9-3. We don't have any particulars if that last apparent goal where there was confusion whether it was a goal or not. Puck chipped up high over the glass off of a stick, and there will be a face-off. Hold on, folks. And the scoreboard says 9-3. But the scorer's table was unable to give me who scored that goal. I think it was Cimarusti, but I'm not sure. So we'll try to find out later. Puck dumped in for the Buckeyes by Carrerio. Valentino back on the ice after he was shaken up at the end of the first period. Valentino Carrerio. Now here's Carrerio behind the net. He falls down. Loose puck. Picked up by Hoy. Hoy wraps it around. Has it taken away by the Flyers. Back moving in for the Flyers. Trying to move in. A shot. Oh, it's tipped wide. Holy mackerel. That was Nick Lapari who had a breakaway. Yikes. Nick almost put it in. Now Lapari chipping it into the corner, taken away by Hoy. Buckeyes trying to clear it. It's held in for a moment and then cleared out up over the glass. And we'll have a face-off. Well, hold on, folks. Face off in the Buckeye zone, cleared away. Back comes the Scarlet and Gray. Carrerio over for Clark. Clark drop pass stolen away by the Flyers. Back comes Trageser over the Buckeye line. He's poke checked away. Pass off a skate. Along the near wall, held in by Olsen, but then tipped out to center. Derek Olsen comes back. Shot! And that's gloved knee high by Declan Rooney. Now Declan Rooney coming into the game for Ohio State with a goals against average of 3.22, so he's just about right at his average. Scoreboard says 9-3 Buckeyes. Our score sheet only has 8-3. Now here's a tip in front. Hunt carries out to the point. Shot blocked in front. Buckeyes trying to come back. That's Jake Cimarusti. Cimarusti's been a pain in the side for the Flyers tonight, scoring a couple times. There the puck carries right in on net, and it's played by goaltender Rooney. And the Buckeye goalkeeper will slide the puck back out to the referees. Well, it's turned into a one-sided game, but it's been exciting. It was 1-0 after one, and then the Buckeye barrage in the second. And so far here in the third, there's a shot. That's blocked. Flyers trying to get something going offensively. Now the puck is tipped away to the Buckeyes. Back comes Johnson. Shot! And the save made by Jurgic. No, I beg your pardon. It looks like that's a score. I thought that Jurgic had the puck underneath him, but it reflected in off the net and down beneath him. So that is a Buckeye goal. Hold on, everybody. Eric, what? Ohio State goal scored by number 21, Carson Johnston, assisted by number 11, James Gold. Johnston from goal. So a 10-3 lead now for Ohio State. Again, we don't have any particulars on who scored that 9th goal. The scorers table don't have it. Now the Flyers trying to carry it away. Oh, but a big check by David Drew of Ohio State on the Flyers' Liam McClemens, who had taken the puck away and looked for a moment like he would have a breakout. But David Drew, number 29, was able to catch up to McClemens and put a body check on him and break up that breakout. Loose puck, Flyers hold it in, moving in the backhander. It pings off the goalpost. That was off the stick of Will Musel. Musel almost scoring for the Flyers. Loose puck at center of the Bucks. Back they come. Here's Jay Olson, who's had a big night. Shot from the left point. It's off a body wide. Flyers, Yaznek trying to clear it out. It's held in, fought for along the far wall. Loose puck, Musel after it. Buckeyes have it. They wrap it around on to Amadio Cantini, but a whistle. What do we got? I think we have a penalty on this play. And I think there is an Ohio State penalty. Hold on, folks. Just a moment. Ohio State penalty, number 7, Eric Evenson. 2 minutes for tripping. Evenson for tripping. What do they call him?
And number 11.
Okay.
Number 11 for
Correction on the Ohio State penalty, number 7 for cross-checking. Eric Evenson for cross-checking. Dayton penalty, number 11, Will Russell, 2 minutes for tripping. Ohio State penalty on number 6, Valentino Carrerio, 2 minutes for tripping. Carrerio for tripping.
This is hectic.
There's a shot the other way, the Flyers score! How about that? And it looks like it's Derek Olson. Hold on a moment, folks. What was the goal, Eric? 17-7-6. Dayton goal is first of the year, scored by number 17, Ethan Macula,
assisted by number 7, Aiden Ward. And number 6, Kyle Cooper. Back to goal, Ward and
So it's 10-4 now, and the trend keeps up. Every time I try to catch up on my public address, somebody scores and I miss it. Well, right now we're playing 4-on-4 for 22 seconds. Now we got another penalty. Boy, the wheels are coming off. That's number 18 on Dayton. That's Anthony Martin. Hold on, folks. What is the penalty, Greg? Hold on, folks. Dayton penalties, number 18, Anthony Martin, 2 minutes for hooking and 10-minute game misconduct. Martin for hooking and game misconduct. Dayton penalty. So Martin of Dayton, hooking minor and a game misconduct, and the Buckeyes meanwhile just scored. Stand by, folks. Ohio State will score by number 15, Joseph Hoy, assisted by number 20, Jacob Clark, and number 12, Andrew Eversole. Jordan Hoy from Clark and Eversole. So 11-4 the score now for the Buckeyes. 6:40 to go. And Anthony Martin was in for a game misconduct as well as a hook. There's a shot by the Flyers' Kevin Bora off a stick high and wide. That was a power play goal, incidentally. Jordan Hoy scoring from Clark and Ebersol. Well, not the way we wanted senior night to go. After one period, it looked really good. 1-0 Flyers, but it's been 11-3 Buckeyes since. There's a blast, and that's hammered wide by Martin. Now back come the Buckeyes the other way. Johnston behind the net, checked by Olson of Dayton. Flyers come back. Musel a shot, and that's off a stick wide. 6 minutes to go in the game. Phillips cut in, pass to Phillips, intercepted by the Buckeyes. A nice poke check away. Back comes Musel of Dayton. Musel, right wing pass is behind Phillips. He corrals it, wraps it around the net. Buckeyes chase it down. Pass by Salt goes to center, awry. Flyers carry back in. Ward trying to get a whack at it, but it's checked away to center ice. The Buckeyes, Andrew Ebersol. Pass for Dave Drew. Drew, rink wide pass. Moving in for a shot. Save. Rebound loose. And back come the Flyers. Pass off the stick at center ice. Bobby Bradley of the Flyers catches up to the puck. Pass at center, intercepted and cleared back behind the Flyer net. And we've got a whistle. And another penalty.
Is that 13?
13 white.
Huh?
Yeah, 13.
Hey guys, who's number 13? Okay, you told me that earlier. Okay.
Taking penalty number 13, Charlie Huscroft. 2 minutes for cross-checking. Huscroft for cross-checking.
Buckeyes on a power play. Shot wide. They've got a minute and a half to go in their power play. There's 4:20 to go in the game. Buckeyes lead it 11-4. Puck cleared on goal the other way. A save made by Rooney. Give and go pass to Jordan Hoy. Jordan Hoy, who scored earlier. Wraps around the net. Hoy turns, dumps it in the corner. And the Flyers were able to clear it away again on net. And Rooney has to go to the ice to make the save. 45 seconds left in the Ohio State power play. Cup scored a couple of goals tonight with a man advantage. And the Buckeyes an all scarlet lead at 11-4. Icing waved off as the Buckeyes, Simarusti could have played the puck along the boards. Flyers clear it. Rooney will set it up for Hakan Salt. Pass to center. Here comes Jake Simarusti. Simarusti tried to cross over in the slot, but he's poke checked away, and that puck almost came up here. Cherie Champagne almost got a puck. Now, would you have tried to catch it, or would you duck? Me too. Yeah, there's a loose puck right in front of the Flyer net, and Jurgic makes the stop. You know, players lose teeth. We don't need videographers losing teeth up here trying to catch a puck. Alex Vineyard takes the draw for the Buckeyes. Ricky Phillips for Dayton clears it out. Dumped right back in by Amadio Cantini. A couple of these Buckeyes could sound like they start an Italian law firm. Cantini, Carrerio, and Caldiero. There's a shot, and it pings off the goalpost. Buckeyes almost scoring their dozenth goal of the game. They lead it 11-4. Penalty killed off. Bishop centers, but it's intercepted by the Buckeyes. Back is Dave Drew. He'll dump it in and head to the bench on a change. Flyers trying to make things a little better here late in the game. Trevor Barola, one of the seniors tonight, slides the puck over to the left wing. Long rink-wide pass taken down. And it's picked up for the Flyers. A shot, pad save. Back for Ohio State is Jay Olson. Olson, pass off of his stick. Flyers trying to get on the board once or twice more in this one to end things on a happy note. And a pretty good crowd tonight, I'd say around 80% capacity here at the Kettering Ice Arena for this final Buckeye game, or final Flyer game of the season against the Buckeyes once again. Centering pass is broken up. Now a shot wide of the Buckeye goal. Barola drops it behind the net. Centers. Backhand shot is blocked as the Flyer stick was interfered with. There's Lipari to Barola. A minute to go in the game. Barola. Rink wide pass at center. Return pass now for Trageser, and Trageser will dump it in the Buckeye zone. Out is Rooney. Love to see the Flyers get one more on the board before things close out. Aiden Ward moves in, fans on a shot. Still has it, backhander, save, rebound is carried away by the Buckeyes. Aiden Ward, a nice scoring chance. Centering pass for the Buckeyes is tipped away. And Bishop clears to center for Dayton. 15 seconds left. Ward will chop it to the Trageser in the Buckeye zone. Shot, save, rebound. Bishop shoots it wide. Just a few seconds left. And the buzzer sounds, the end of the game. And final score tonight is Ohio State 11 and Dayton 4.
Final score tonight, the Ohio State Buckeyes 11, Dayton Flyers 4. The Dayton Flyers thank you for joining us here at Kettering Ice Arena all season, and we look forward to seeing you in the 22-23 season. Good night, everybody.
So, disappointing final game of the season. It was an exciting game, especially after that first period. I thought things looked obviously really well with the Flyers up 1-0. And the teams congratulate each other at center ice. Coach Morris and Coach Cochran and the rest of the teams are shaking hands, and now some of the Flyers going over to shake hands with referee Schreiner and referee Leff and linesman Wilson, all getting some handshakes from the players. Of course, a lot of these players probably are familiar with each other, playing for several seasons against each other in the Tri-State League, and some may know each other from other high school or off-season leagues that a lot of these players play in. Let's go over the scoring, what we've got. Again, there was that one mystery goal that apparently the officials did not supply our scorers table with any numbers of who scored. That was the instance where there was a lot of confusion. Flyer players were shrugging, saying, hey, nothing happened there, but a goal was credited. But let's go over the scoring, and then we'll have a 3 stars and a wrap up here. And we'll go over the scoring. It's obviously extensive. The one goal in the first period was scored by Charlie Huscroft. And for Charlie, his third goal of the season, assisted by Aiden Ward and Sully Clark. That was a power play goal. And after one, the Flyers led it 1-0. Everything looked great at that point. But then the Buckeyes came out with their guns blazing in the second period. Joe Caldiero, his fifth of the season, assisted by Jay Olson. Then it was Jay Olson scoring his second of the season, assisted by Jake Cimarusti. Cimarusti spelled C-I-M-I-R-U-S-T-I. And then, so it was 2-1. And then it was Mr. Caldiero, Joe Caldiero, scoring his second of the period, fifth of the season, unassisted, and it was 3-1. And then it was Valentino Carrerio for Ohio State, his 11th of the season, assisted by Andrew Ebersol. And then it was Jay Olson scoring his second goal of the night, and that was assisted by Amadio Cantini and Jake Cimarusti. And so then at that point it was 4-1, or correction, 5-1, and then the sixth goal of that second period for the Buckeyes was Cimarusti, his first of the night and 11th on the season, assisted by Amadio Cantini and Hakan Salt, H-A-K-A-N, Hakan Salt. And he was the other assist man on that sixth Buckeye goal. So, and for the Flyers, Charlie Huscroft, his second of the game and fourth of the season, assisted by Nick Trageser, and for Nick, his second assist of the season. So after two, suddenly it went from 1-0 Flyers to Buckeyes. In the third period for Ohio State, Jake Cimarusti, his second of the game, and his 12th, and that was unassisted. And then it was Dylan Smith, for Dylan Smith, his first of the year, and the assist to Andrew Ebersol. And then came that mystery goal that we don't know anything about. Somebody scored, we think, maybe. And then, so that made it ninth goal for the Buckeyes. And then it was Carson Johnston for Ohio State, and for Johnston, his third of the season, and assisted by James Gold. And then the final goal for the Buckeyes was Jordan Hoy, their team captain. Hoy, his sixth of the season, and assisted there by number 12, Andrew Ebersol. That was a power play goal. And for the Flyers in the third period, they scored twice. Sully Clark, he scored his third of the season, assisted by Aiden Ward. And for Aiden, that was his second assist of the night and fourth of the season. And Nick Trageser, and for Nick, his second assist of the night. And for Nick, that was his third assist of the season. And the final goal of the game for the Flyers came off the stick of Ethan Macula, or correction, Derek Olson. I apologize. Derek Olson. I'm sorry. Number 17 on the roster was Ethan Macula, but he didn't play tonight. Derek Olson took his number, and I made a note of that on one roster sheet but not the stat sheet, so I apologize. That goal I announced over the PA for Ethan Macula, and I'm sorry. That goal by Derek Olson, I beg your pardon. Sorry about that. Derek, one of our seniors, and so I apologize for that. But for Derek, let me find him. I don't think I have him. I didn't put him on the or carry him on the stat sheet because I didn't think he was. I didn't think his number was going to be playing, so I apologize. So Derek Olson, the goal. I don't have his stat, how many it is on the season. I apologize for that. And number 7, an assist, Aiden Ward, and for young Mr. Ward, his 3rd assist of the night. And that for Aiden then was 3 assists on the night, give him 5 on the season. And the other assist on the on that goal was to Kyle Kruger. So that last goal, Olson from Ward and Kruger. So all senior goal on that last goal of the game for the Flyers. So the final 11-4. Did we get shots, unofficial shots for the game? 43, 32. Okay, so on the for the game, the Buckeyes out shooting the Flyers 43-32. And on the scoreboard 11-4. So tough way to go for the Buckeyes. They with the win go to 11-7 and no ties on the season. The Flyers with the loss go to 3-18-1. The winning goaltender tonight for the Buckeyes is Declan Rooney. Declan Rooney goes to 6-4 on the season. And the losing goaltender tonight for the Flyers, Jamie Jurczyk. Jamie goes to 1 win, 7 losses, and 1 tie on the season. Well, we were hoping for kind of a storybook ending like we had here against the Buckeyes a couple of years ago, where the Flyers came back from behind from a 3-goal deficit and took the game in overtime. That's one of the more thrilling games we've had here at the Kettering Ice Arena for the last several years, but it didn't happen tonight. It looked good at the start, but the Buckeyes kind of put things in overdrive in the second and third period and win the game going away 11-4. Thanks again to all the seniors, and let's give them one more shout out before we close things. Derek Olson, Ricky Phillips, Zach Schmidt, Nick Trageser, Jamie Jurczyk, Kyle Kruger, Kevin Bishop, and last but not least, Trevor Barola. Thanks to all the seniors. It's been a lot of fun and been a lot of exciting, hard-hitting hockey with some raucous crowds here at the Kettering Ice Arena that we love to see. It's always fun to come out here, especially on Saturday nights with the big crowd, and the hard-hitting Flyer games are always a lot of fun. And thanks again to Coach Tony Morris. We appreciate Tony helping us out all year long with rosters and sometimes getting guys up here to be interviewed, and we appreciate Tony, and we look forward to seeing him next year and his staff. And again, thanks to the guys. This is the hat I talked about earlier. Very nice hat. That was a gift from Coach Morris and Trevor Barola and all the seniors and the whole team for my participation. And we have a short in the mic right at the end. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to have to hold it so I can hear us now.